Primary progressive apraxia of speech is a neurodegenerative condition in which the brain loses its capacity to plan and program the movements for speech. So when someone has it, they find themselves unable to basically pronounce words adequately or normally. And it is not a problem that is due to weakness or paralysis or particular incoordination of the muscles. It's really a problem of planning the movements that direct the muscles about what they need to do. Very typically, when this problem first presents or when patients come to us, they tell us that their words just aren't coming out right. And they'll often qualify that by saying, I know what I want to say, but the words aren't coming out the right way. And then they often go on to say, I mispronounce words, or I'll make mistakes in my pronunciation and have to try to correct it. Sometimes patients will simply say, I can't speak rapidly anymore. I have to speak very slowly to be certain that the words will come out the right way. Or they may say, I just can't speak fast anymore. Speech therapy for some patients is appropriate because some patients with therapy can make some improvements or at least make some compensations that will help keep their speech as understandable as possible. And you can also discuss early on what may be done to help them down the line if the problem becomes very significant and speech becomes extremely challenging. And what they can know is that there are alternative means of communication if speech becomes too challenging, and at least have some sense of what the future may hold, both for what may become extremely difficult, but also what may be done to help them manage the problem. Speech is what connects us to the world, and by that we mean that it's the vehicle, it's a primary vehicle we human beings use to convey our thoughts, our needs, our desires, our emotions, and to establish relationships with people and maintain those relationships. So it's, people will often say it's the uniquely human trait that we have, is our ability to speak and communicate.